How many children do I have? Boys, I mean. Married. Married. Odium. Married. Silver Knight. And Marshall. Oh no, Marshall's a daughter. Smashed is also a daughter. You're 10, am I? Oh, I never actually chose your future. And you don't have a teacher, do you? Nope. I really wish it told you when a child became 6 years old and you could give them an educator. Because this keeps on happening. 4 years without an educator now. So, I would like you to be taught, by somebody who actually knows stewarding. My wife does. Perfect. And then Smashed is the other one. You're 4, so in 2 years' time. So 93. Sparring grounds built in Nidaros, so we can go ahead and build something else up here. That's probably going to be the gathering halls. Are we building anything in Roskilde? We are. Okay. As the 2 places I can actually build. Queen Botha of Denmark was taken prisoner by Spymaster Class after he won the battle. Oh, Class is actually the battle. Interesting. Queen of Denmark? Why was the Queen of Denmark here? You're not wrong. Smashed innkeeper's daughter. Hadn't even thought of that. Neighbouring lost war. Queen Beotha. Beotha lost against my spymaster, chieftain Class, in the Finian conquest of the chieftain of Vorbas. Is he expanding? Oh, he is! Oh, okay, that's why he took her prisoner. He went up against Denmark and won. Don't screw with my spymaster, apparently. Mercenary contract expiring. Do I want to extend this? I don't think I need to. You were a very good mercenary, though, so kudos to you. But I haven't seen a single army, and considering they're dealing with a crusade, we probably... Whoa, okay, that's 12,000 enemies now. That's a few. Here we go, Legacy, our first one. So, House Mordling, what shall we be known for? So the options at the moment, Warfare, Prowess and Knight Effectiveness. I mean, I think that one does make a lot of sense. So does Law. Mostly fair, popular opinion. We have had 2 legal commanders, or 2 legal nobles, especially because Innkeeper, despite his many accomplishments, wasn't as much of a warrior as his father, but both of them were very fair. And he has just reformed the faith to be legalist. So legalism could well be the legal one. Ominous reputation, I don't think that one really makes sense. Chance of inheriting congenital or traits, yeah, it doesn't really make sense. Haven't been breeding for that. Vibrant court, courtier and guest opinion +10. Better guests will be attracted. That one possibly, because we have... No, we don't have hospitality. Yes, we do. We have the drinking with your people perk. So erudition could be, and we have been focusing pretty heavily on bringing guests in and then recruiting them. Glory, marriage acceptance, possibly for him, but as a entire legacy, not sure. And then kin, bounteous loins. I mean, I haven't really been doing large families. If we'd had actually been getting concubines, then possibly. So I think the ones that make sense: warfare, law, erudition, possibly glory. Yeah, religious ritual celebration, that's the one. Yeah, ritual celebration. So, fighting, legislating, and boozing. That's what we do. So I think it is going to be between warfare, law, erudition, and glory. And attracting better guests, especially with our focus on warriors, does sound really good. I think glory is probably the least interesting. Adds to monthly prestige, monthly diplomacy lifestyle, short range duration, general opinion. I think I'm going to... except for Innkeeper. This is Innkeeper and his father's dynasty thing. So I'm going to say, bear in mind when you're voting, and I will make this a vote, glory is the one that I'm least happy and least interested in. But between erudition, law, and warfare, all three of those make a lot of sense. Especially warfare and law. Erudition could be. Both of them have been very, very open to attracting new guests and building up our numbers that way. But warfare and law, 100%. Like, that is very, very, very much what we have been doing. So we're going to do a new poll. We're going to do that. And then which legacy? Question mark. Warfare. Law. Erudition. Glory. Okay, and the poll is now up, so vote, vote, vote. Get your votes in. What kind of person is Moon? That is a good question. Because this is an entire dynasty thing. So, Moon Steinson is content, wrathful, insightful thinker, wise, whole of body, and a herbalist. That's theological. So that's kind of leaning towards legalism. And he's expanded, but he's not expansionist. And he's only got 4 children, so it's definitely not those. So I think it's basically much the same, possibly with an increased emphasis on law. You're a Viking, it should default to war. Remember, we're not warmongers anymore, though. Where's the poll? Top of the Twitch chat. How hard is this game to get into in comparison to Hearts of Iron 4? I would say harder than Hearts of Iron, but it's not a massive learning curve. As long as you follow the tutorial and play your first game in Ireland, you should be fine. If you could vote, you'd vote law. You can vote. It should be on the top of the Twitch chat. Is it not appearing? Considering people are voting, it's definitely there. So, vote, vote, vote. Get your votes in. Yeah, I don't know about mobile. I know that there is a way of doing it, but I don't know how. They did say that they'd updated the app so that you could. Wow, this is actually a really close vote. Alright, you've got about 5 seconds. And done. Okay, so, Glory with 1%. Erudition with 7%. And Sad Brian contributed 73,000 channel points. Thank you very much for that, Sad Brian. Much appreciate that. And then Warfare did get 45%. However, if your maths is any good, then you will note that 45% is lower than 47%. And there is just a difference of 8 votes between Warfare and Law, meaning that Law has won. But good grief, that was a close one. But we are going to go Law, so we are known as being mostly fair. And I would say that is definitely in keeping with our dynasty right now. Like, both of them have been just. Innkeeper isn't, actually. But he is an insightful... in fact, he's only got 2 traits. But he's a wise man. And I would say that Wise Man is somewhat similar. Moon is known for his unconventional but practical approach to religion. Yeah, I think that lore is perfectly reasonable. Alright, onwards. So we have our first dynasty done. Innkeeper has achieved just so much this game. Absolutely ridiculous. Somebody did actually mention that it feels like player characters live longer in CK3 than they do in 2. Which might be why we're achieving more stuff. Because I think that's probably true. Like, Innkeeper should not have lived this long. Not being frail. Because we haven't really been boosting his health or anything. Unless lifestyle produces health, but I don't think it does. Theology focus, learning and piety. No, doesn't do health. It's not medicine. Medicine would be a health boost. Wow, 15% development buff on scholarship. That's better than stewardship. That's interesting. So there is definitely going to be a place for men of learning and science in our realm. Did I reform the faith? Yes, we did. So our faith at the moment is Ersteru. Unrelenting, which means that our champions are basically better. Legalism, which means that justice is now a virtue and arbitrary is now a sin. Law costs are reduced for each virtue a ruler has, increased for every sin they have. Vassals and counties are less likely to join factions against a virtuous ruler, but more likely against a sinful ruler. And electors under an elective succession types are more likely to vote for their choice of liege if their liege is just. And then ritual celebrations. You can hold feasts which earn piety, and vassals are more likely to attend those feasts. Hang on, there's an other faiths tab there. Just want to see what that says. Boop. Oh, this shows the holy sites. Oh, there's a different buff for each holy site. Huh. That's new. Oh, these are other faiths of the Norse, and then we can do this and we can see them all. And this is in order of how big they are. So Catholicism, Asherism, Tengriism, Orthodoxy, Slovianska Pravda, Suomenusko, Old Osteru, Nangchos, Khabarism, Waldenesian. Waldenesian? It's actually got 66. And then all the others from there. Dnestorism has 1. And then there's a whole bunch that have already died out. Like a massive number. So where is Ersteru? The reformed version here. We've only got 15 counties so far. We are definitely one of the smaller ones. And did we suffer a penalty with those who have refused to see the light? Ersteru is a stray, modified by doctrines, -5. I don't care that much. Do I have any content beyond the first try on Old World? I think I did 2 streams on it. Still waiting for them to develop it a bit more. Currently the Emperor of Mali and waiting to get all the tribal texts to reform the faith. I'm doing the divine marriage stuff because I've never done it before. You don't need tribal text to reform faith. Oh, maybe you do in Africa. You need tribal text to become feudal. But reforming the faith you don't. And in fact, it's the only thing I'm missing now. Which is unfortunate, because doing all of those is gonna take a while. Prisoner taken in siege, Ustashi. Delivering ruler won a war. We're now on plus 71 with Aquitaine. I love the fact that I flipped their king. I think that converting enemy nobles should be a heck of a lot more difficult. Random nobodies? Sure, but like the king of Aquitaine, unless he has a trait which makes him curious about other like arbitrary or something. Forgiving, wrathful, gregarious. See, none of especially as he's a holy warrior. That should have made him basically resistant to it. Immune to it. It's a little bit strange. What happened to my renown? We just got a legacy. Our first one. Was France ever historically known as Aquitaine? No, Aquitaine's just a duchy in France. Mercenary company is gone. Okay. So we now do have less soldiers than we had previously. Am I going to be able to take Paris this time around? Because we've still never occupied successfully Paris. Scandalous priest, the Osteru world was appalled to learn that Filka Alvor was herself discovered to be cowardly and meek, a person who would rather cave into the demands of others than stand up for what is right. While scandals amongst the elders are nothing new, many are aghast at the head of the faith would succumb to such temptations. She gains opinion, I lose a level of devotion. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh no, she lost a level of devotion. And we lose fervor regardless. Maybe I should stay silent about this. 47 stress, because I'm just. Condemn her for her transgressions! You cowardly wimp! If I, with this weak and feeble body, can stand up and be Viking-like, then you certainly can too. %. We are getting really close. There's the French army, or the Aquitaine army. Alright, we're in Paris. We're sieging Paris. And I really need this war to finish before the crusade does. It doesn't actually look like it will. Know thyself, close to the end. I can feel it in my bones. Hell will come for me soon. Like an old friend, she is patiently waiting to receive me. I will be dead within a year. Okay, so even if I do get the extra health, that might not matter. It might not. So 18th of March 32, so March 33. Will die at the age of 63. Okay, noted. Good time to spend all of my piety. On what? I've already reformed. And we'll have just enough time to peace out Aquitaine, then flip sides and join them. Because I do want to join this. This is a crusade against... Oh, is this... Yeah, this is against New Osteru. I have to. Secrets of Nature. I have received an offer from Bodil Tinning, a noble woman from Amsterdam. If the letter is to be believed, she is an experienced herbalist who would be willing to share her knowledge in return for room and board. The offer is intriguing, but I know Hofgode Sophia is distrustful of the charms and potions. She believes that Loki uses them for his own nefarious purposes. So I become a herbalist. I gain lifestyle experience. I think herbalist actually adds more health. Yeah, I'll take it. And that also means that I can now take healthy for a medium health boost. That might make me last a bit longer. I think herbalist does too. Yeah. Oh no, that's disease resistance. Okay, we'll see if that helps. March 33, remember. That's when it was supposed to end. Secrets of Nature. Bodil and I are spending another late night categorizing plants and brewing potions. I am paging through one of her worn tomes when I discover a paragraph which would make Sophia froth at the mouth. I must delve deeper to this hidden knowledge. If she is keeping secrets, I will find out. I will not be distracted by myths and hearsay. I get her witch secrets. Bodil is a witch. Oh, possible outcomes. I mean, she is possessed. Why am I trusting this woman again? Oh, there's an intrigue thing. Huzzah! 50% of finding out she's a witch. 23% nothing happens. 23% she finds out and dislikes me. Or I become a diligent student for 5 years. I don't think I'm going to last for 5 years. If she's keeping secrets, I will find out. I am, after all, just. Magic is in this game? No, not really. Alliance invalid. Jarl Torblunder is done. 100%. 100%. 100%. Enforce demands. Thank you! Okay, next. Crusade. Pledge. You have joined the crusade for the United Kingdom of... Wait, which side did I join? Me, defender. Good. Oh, man. And yeah, we're losing pretty badly. But you got some of the most badass armies in the area on your side now. So... Tuscan claim against Prince Bisphoric of Nice and Pope Nicolaus's crusade for the United Kingdom of Romagna. Battles lost, occupied territories. Abruzzi fell, they're all in Italy. So I guess the majority of the fighting is going on down here. Oh, yeah it is. Alright, let's head on down here. In fact, it's almost certainly quicker to just sail. So let's see what we can do. Hopefully we get there before this war ends. Oh yes, and I also need to decide what I want to do with these new lands. Because the Duchy of Flanders, stupid sexy Flanders, is very strong. It has 5 counties in it. So I definitely at this point want to give Sjælland and Trondheim away. Which will drop me down to 8 of 5. I mean, one thing I could probably do is get my wife to help. Oh, she's already managing the domain. Damn. Do I want to give up Holland for this, though? And did I actually take the title of Flanders? No. I feel like I should. Alright, we now have the Duchy of Flanders. I mean, what this is going to do, basically, is Holland, Flanders, and Frisia is going to be split between my heirs. Does it say somewhere who gets what? I can ask my head of faith for gold. Huh. Do it. Designate a guardian. Here we go. Smashed is now 6, I guess. Yep. So, Smashed, you have incredibly good learning. You're delicate. Minor penalty. So that is the lower version of the one that I have, and you're pensive. So you definitely want to be educated in the ways of learning. Which Ingbjorg can definitely do for you. Right, and I need to deal with my prisoners too. At least we started educating that girl in a reasonable time frame. So he's going to down to, in fact, probably the easiest way is Earldom of Holland. Succession. Odium. Earldom of Frisia. Succession. Innkeeper. Flanders. Odium. So Holland and Flanders will be kept by Odium. Farmlands. Plains. 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 At this point, it's just so much stronger an area, though. But Holland! Holland! Can any of you historian folks explain the difference between Holland and the Netherlands? Yeah, Holland is one province. It's this bit. And then the Netherlands is the whole country. So it's kind of like calling the United States New York. Or calling the UK England, yeah. Or Canada, British Columbia. Hey, Glenus. If you keep Holland, you can make the Holy Order for sure. I'm not sure you can in Flanders. That's true. Flanders hasn't been converted yet. But that's just a matter of time. It can definitely be converted. Like, Holland is just such a nice, strong area. And we have been beefing up the development here. But, it's only 3 provinces, whereas this one is 5. As a, like, headquarters, this is just a much stronger area. So, Stupid Sexy Flanders is going to become our primary title. As soon as I remember how to do it. And we are now known as Stupid Sexy Flanders. And then we need to start giving away these territories. I also need to make Bruges my capital, because it's the farmlands. Antwerpen isn't part of Flanders, is it? No. What's Antwerp? Oh, Brabant. Fair. Brabant is a 3-4 province county. So both of them are very strong. So, how many holdings are you? 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. What's the... Oh, Zeeland. 3. So that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3, 6, 9, 12, 16. Yeah, there's so many more baronies in Flanders. 4 more baronies. So it actually kind of looks like Bologna should be the capital. Even though Bruges has farmland. And this place also has a number of holdings already built, although Bologna has 2 churches, which I'm not massively keen on. Oh, Calais is only a 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, plus 4, 16. Yeah. I worked it out right. I mean, both of them are very powerful, don't get me wrong. Are you still alive, Odium? Yeah, you are.